Welcome to today's web-based presentation on using SAP's new rapid deployment solution for access control via the public cloud. In this webinar, you'll learn where to find and how to access the solution, what's included with the rapid deployment solution, and how a cloud-based solution for SAP access control can be incorporated into your or your client's roadmap for risk and compliance solutions. The SAP Access Control Rapid Deployment Solution version 1.101 is a semi-activated cloud-based appliance that's designed to be implemented in a system where SAP Access Control 10.1 is an add-on on top of SAP NetWeaver 7.4. The cloud appliance is prepared in such a way that all prerequisites for the activation of SAP Access Control, such as SAP Notes and the SAP Best Practices add-on and Solution Builder, have been installed and pre-configured. Baseline content such as rules and workflow have been added to the system to give your implementation a kickstart. With the SAP Cloud Appliance Library, customers can start working directly with an SAP Access Control system that can be provisioned in less than 1 hour. The SAP Cloud Appliance Library enables rapid consumption of SAP content in a cloud infrastructure. It lowers the entry hurdle and brings the benefits of public-private infrastructure clouds to customers within their own cloud accounts. Pre-configured SAP Access Control software is delivered as a software appliance into a central repository and then assembled and started up within the cloud infrastructure directly in the customer's own account. With sophistication comes complexity. There's hardware to purchase and often time-consuming implementations to worry about. SAP has built a virtual appliance that's populated in the SAP Cloud Appliance Library, or CAL for short. CAL brings the experience of on-demand deployment to the traditional delivery of SAP on-premise solutions, saving you time and money. You're able to quickly deploy pre-configured solutions in a public or private cloud. You can automate system provisioning, and you can reduce deployment time for SAP solutions to literally hours, thereby lowering your IT cost and delivering on-time, on-budget implementations using minimal resources. SAP solutions from the Cloud Appliance Library are generally well suited to accelerate the delivery of a project or implementation projects with a short life cycle, such as proof of concepts or conference room pilots. And with the Cloud Appliance Library, you only pay for what you use. You access the virtual appliance for SAP Access Control through the SAP Store. At your browser bar, just type sap.store.com and you'll be taken to the SAP Store, where you can find hundreds of solutions from SAP and partners. Browse the catalog or search to find SAP Access Control. This takes you to the SAP Store entry for SAP Access Control RDS on the cloud, a solution that you can get up and running quickly with core functionality such as access risk analysis, emergency access management, business role management, and access request provisioning. By expanding the Read More link at the bottom of the page, you can also see details of how the cloud deployment works. The catalog takes you to a page in the SAP Store where you can learn how to access the Cloud Appliance Library and how to purchase a subscription for access control. You can also use links on this page to learn more about the access control solution. In addition, if you want to learn more about SAP Access Control RDS, there are also important links on this page to Access Control Rapid Deployment Solution in the SAP Service Marketplace. The Access Control Rapid Deployment Solution is provisioned directly into your Amazon Web Services or AWS account. AWS is currently the only infrastructure provider supported by the SAP Access Control Rapid Deployment Solution. AWS provides you with a secure environment where you can create, start, stop, and suspend or destroy your SAP Cloud solution on your schedule to help you manage costs, save time, and save money. You manage and define your groups, users, roles, and access policies using AWS's Identify and Access Management Services, IAM. More detailed instructions on managing your AWS account can be found at the link shown on your screen. While Amazon provides the infrastructure for your SAP Cal solution, the actual solution instance is managed in the SAP Cloud Appliance Library. This is a fully functional, full-featured instance of SAP Access Control, only it's yours, and running on the provisioned infrastructure of AWS. You create an account in the SAP Cloud Appliance Library tied to your AWS account, and then you'll use this account to create and activate your instance or instances of SAP Access Control. The Access Control Rapid Deployment Solution is defined in terms of 6 key scope items. The technical foundation items, GRC and access control generic settings, GR0 and GR1, are mandatory items that must be configured for all of the scope items: access risk management, emergency access management, business role management, and user access management. You can learn more about each of these scope items by reviewing the content in Service Marketplace. The SAP Access Control RDS is designed as a semi-activated RDS. In this rapid deployment solution, we've pre-configured many foundational elements of the deployment, while the personalization steps that require specific connectors to your data are left for the implementation team. Here you can see the extent to which implementation tasks have been pre-configured for you for the generic scope items GR0 and GR1, as well as for the access risk analysis GR2, emergency access management, business role management, and user access management scope items. The RDS includes this pre-built content to dramatically accelerate your project's time to value. You can easily see which items are mandatory in the checkboxes. The green boxes in the next column show you that these items have already been pre-configured for you. But not all content is pre-built. Obviously, the cloud instance cannot see your ERP data until you personalize your implementation with connectors and connection types. In addition, master data must be synchronized, data sources configured, and action and connector groups mapped. Each scope item will need to be configured before the solution can be used to report against your data. Your ERP solution could be on-premise or on cloud. And if you don't have an ERP solution, we could look at the fully activated sample solution, but more on that in a minute. So, from a functionality perspective, what does the ACRDS actually provide? Have a look here as we walk through the ready-to-activate solution through the NetWeaver Business Client. You can see in the setup that we have really one rule set, the global rule set that's predefined and pre-configured in this solution. But if we go into an area such as functions and we look at what functions have been defined, there's quite a selection of functions that has been predefined. I can easily export these to a spreadsheet and see the 151 access role functions that have been predefined. Similarly, I can go and look at access risks, export them, and I'll be able to see that we have over 430 access risks predefined. Under the Reports and Analytics tab, I can go and look at the access rule library. Here I see a detailed breakdown of rules by risk level and rules by process. So, as a customer, you might wonder how this would look to me once I've activated my access control solution and configured all of the connectors. There's currently a free demo for the SAP ERP Foundation Extension Rapid Deployment Solution. This demo provides an excellent example of a fully activated CAL solution, fully pre-configured and with the demo data to permit you to see how this would look in more of a production scenario. Note that this is only a demo and it cannot be fully pre-configured to access your ERP data. While this may at first look a lot like the ready-to-activate version, this fully activated system is more appropriate for demonstrations of the functionality of access control. Take the user-level risk analysis activity under the Access Management tab in the NetWeaver Business Client. By running this simple report against demo data, we'll notice 4 conflicts of access risk ID P004. P004 occurs when we find a user purchasing unauthorized items and initiating payments by invoicing identified as a segregation of duties risk in this fully activated version of the RDS. By drilling a little deeper into function P002, maintain purchase orders, I can see that the risk appeared in ERP Client 120, which is further defined by these permissions. Similarly, I can view the risk violations report. Whoa, over 200,000 violations, of which 120,000 are considered high-risk violations, and almost 40,000 violations occurred in the finance area. I'll keep drilling into these risk violations to see that almost 80% of my violations were concentrated in the top 10 risks. I can also run a risk violation drill down report. I can filter that report for critical actions and display the report at a detailed level. Since this report details 649 risks, I might choose to download the report into Excel for more offline analysis and evaluation later using simple buttons on the risk analysis page. Using access control from the SAP Cloud Appliance Library provides you with a logical path to value. At the basic level, the RDS enables you to see and understand the business processes supported by SAP best practices. You can easily understand what's delivered with the RDS and then what's left for you to configure. At the next level, you have an opportunity to actually test drive the solution using your data without the need for a robust on-premise infrastructure. Since much of the configuration has been completed before you even access your instance, quick proofs of concept become very achievable. This is an ideal option for customers debating what to do with shelfware. Once the decision has been made to deploy access control, you can compress your implementation timeframes by building your rules and workflows in a conference room pilot, while at the same time you're deciding whether to deploy on-premise or in the cloud. If you decide to deploy on-premise, you can easily use your cloud instance to work out business rules and workflows while you're planning and provisioning your on-premise environment. At the proper time, you can migrate your design from the cloud to your on-premise deployment. SAP Access Control Rapid Deployment Solution gives you 4 ways to actually chart your path to value. Partners will have a special interest in the cloud-based RDS for access control. By freeing themselves of a need to build and maintain their own cloud infrastructure, partners can easily bring up a cloud instance and use this as a diagnostic tool to help demonstrate the need for proper AC controls by quickly connecting to client data using a largely pre-configured instance of SAP Access Control. This will provide tangible results for customers and a showcase opportunity for the partners, all for the low cost of a subscription to the cloud and connection fees. The benefit of having this instance available on demand as a training and development tool for top-performing sales, delivery, and solution management teams is hard to ignore. You can learn more about access control security in the Security Guide for Access Control in the Service Marketplace under Installation and Upgrade Guides. The second line of defense is the security of your network and Amazon Web Services. There is also extensive documentation in your AWS console for this level of security. Of course, one of the best weapons in the security arsenal is a strong program of compliance and risk management. And the cornerstone of a strong risk management program is, of course, SAP Access Control. To learn more about the SAP Access Control solution for the Cloud Appliance Library, please feel free to check the links on this page. Here are the key takeaways from this presentation. The SAP Access Control RDS for the Cloud Appliance Library is available now. It provides valuable content and a quick way to become familiar with SAP Access Control. The SAP Access Control RDS for the Cloud Appliance Library can help you to learn about access control, deliver a first-line diagnostic tool to evaluate your risk exposure, especially in segregation of duties, and get up and running with access control quickly without a heavy commitment of time and resources. To learn more about SAP Access Control Cloud Appliance Library, contact your account executive, or please feel free to contact me directly. Thanks a lot for your time.